What is up, guys? The S McGann here, and I am using the new Sobek skin, which looks incredible, and it's probably one of my favorite skins in the game now, because, I don't know, this skin is just so hilarious, and let's see. We'll do this. Let's go some health pots, mana pots, we'll do that. As well as we can pick up the blink, actually, on Sobek, because you can do some aggressive stuff in Conquest, or in Clash, I mean. But anyway, as I was saying, this skin is one of my favorite skins in the game, and oh my gosh, the sunglasses bouncing on the top of my head right here just looks hilarious. It turns Sobek into a shark, and oh man, his voice lines are amazing. Just everything about this skin is it's just so perfect. I love it. And let's see, can I hold these guys away? I'm gonna try to keep these guys away. Okay, we ended up getting it. Nice. Bacchus tried to steal it, but he was unsuccessful. And actually, no one picked up the damage buff. Okay, we just ended up taking it in the end. I'm just gonna go over here with the Ool. Alright, and I want to try and get aggressive on this Freya, but I'm kind of afraid of the Hercules. But it looks like we're going to get the first blood. Was that the Freya or the Hell? The Hell ended up picking that up. Nice job for my team. Also, Freya did get a remodel this patch. Forgot about that. She looks pretty sweet now. Uh-oh. Oh, they did a lot of damage to me right there. Actually, he might end up going down, though, Hercules. Ooh! Oh, and doesn't have the ultimate yet. Yeah. I go for the blink. I ended up picking it up. I might be able to survive. Oh no, actually there's some people coming. Oh no. Oh, she has the purification. I think Uul might be dead here as well. Did he use his leap? Oh, no, he didn't use his leap, and he's gonna survive because of the Freya, who... Actually, the Freya just got the achievement right there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. At least Uul tried to save me right there. That was actually nice of Uul. I probably wouldn't have done that myself because, man, he almost died right there. But he ended up getting out, which is great. Because I would hate to be the reason my teammate died. But we still got the kill onto Hercules. And although we did die, I think it was worth it. And, ooh. Going aggressive on Frey over here. I have to get the Thanatos for my team. And we have Bacchus over here. Frey is trying to do something, but, ooh, actually Hercules is going to show up. Ooh, oh no. Hell's going to be the one that gets caught. I'm going to try and body block for her. She's definitely a good bit more important than me. Okay, she's going to end up backing off right here and end up surviving, which is very important. And actually, she's going back to base. And Wheatlish needs to be careful here. Oh, she's going to get grabbed by Hercules. Just try and keep my teammate alive. Actually, I thought Hell was going to go back to base. She's actually still here. She did that, or she stayed around just in case Wheatlish needed some help there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Bacchus is going to hit level 5. Oh, he's trying to get a bit aggressive over here, but it looks like we're going to be fine for now. And Freya playing aggressive on the left side. My blink is down, but if my blink, or when my blink comes back up, we may be able to pluck some people. Oh, he could end up going down right here. And oh, he is going to go down. Good job for my team. Oh, and we did so much damage to Thanatos, and that's going to be another kill down for our team. Great job overall. And let's see, I'm not going to be able to keep going aggressive. Actually. Oh, he ended up being able to dash out of that. I never really had a great angle right there, though. But he should be taken out here, I imagine. There it is. I'll try and body block for my team for now. But oh, Freya on the other team getting aggressive and actually losing the fight. She's actually going to use the ultimate right now. But Thanatos is in the air trying to catch our Freya right now. Actually, it will probably... Ooh, no, he missed. Use my 2, and... Oh, he might be able to get away right here. Yeah, I'm going to go down. And, oh, Wheelish couldn't get the Thanatos either. Oh, that was so unfortunate. That Thanatos ended up getting away right there. But we did keep our teammate Freya alive. And, oh, Wheelish went in and got him. I don't know if she can... No, it doesn't look like she's going to... Oh, Uul did get the stun on Bacchus, but unfortunately, she is going to go down to the Hercules ultimate. Let's see. I guess the Breastplate of Valor is the way to go. Probably go into Sovereignty next. I like getting Breastplate of Valor first on Sobek. Just because the CDR is really useful, as well as the protections. Just the way Sobek is, as well as the mana is very useful. And probably, when compared to all other Guardians, it's most important on this god. I don't know. It's hard to say, but Breastplate of Valor is fantastic on Bacchus. That's all or not Bacchus, Sobek. It is good on Bacchus as well, but we're playing Sobek, not Bacchus. Let's see. We can actually get the damage buff right here. Clear that out, and it looks like Bacchus is going to... No, he's going to stay around for now. I do have the Blink available, so I can go for a Blink Pluck. Not going to be that effective on Bacchus, but it could be good on Thanatos. We just have to see. I think they're aware of this, though. They know I have the Blink Pluck available. I'm actually going to go for the Pluck onto the Thanatos. And we actually should be able to get him here. Yeah, Freya's going to be able to get one right there, and there should be a Bacchus kill as well. There it is. Great job from Freya to help me get the kills over here. And actually, can we... He's going to go into the air. She might get Wool here. Oh, and I missed my 2. I thought she was going to go down a bit earlier, but I didn't time that correctly. But it's still going to be a kill onto their Freya. And we're going to be 2, 2, and 5 right now and can go back to base and pick up our Breastplate of Valor. Now that we have this, I think I'm actually going to go for the... the Sovereignty for my team to give them a bit more physical protections to deal with, of course, the damage of Thanatos, Hercules, as well as Rom. And everyone else on my team except for me is going to be building pretty much only offensive items, although Awelish and Hell could build some defensive items effectively as well. At least for this part of the game, I should be the only one. So I'm just going to pick up the Sovereignty to help them deal with that extra physical damage. I actually might look to pick up Emperor's Armor as well, because I think it's actually pretty good on Clash. Since Clash, you're pretty much sieging the entire game. Ooh. Ooh, he got the ROM. I'm gonna go for the Pluck, and oh, I'm going to be backed off right there. But he did use his ultimate, but I think he has his dash very soon. Wheelish is going in. And she's gonna be able to get him. Oops, accidentally. Ended up taking that kill. Try and body block for a little bit. Okay, great job from the Awelish. Ooh, Thanatos is in the air. Ooh, Freya could end up being killed here as well. I try and get Bacchus here. So I'm actually going to get body blocked, but I'm going to be fine, it looks like. So I'm trying to bait Bacchus. I wonder if no, he's not going to be baited. If he would have been baited right there, I might have been able to turn it around and kill him. Because I did have the blink available, and I could have blinked away from his belly flop and then plucked him and then done a bunch of damage to him. But it looks like, fortunately, he's not going to take that risk. And let's see, I can go for the Sovereignty now. Like I said, I wanted to pick up. And then after that, I'm going to go most likely for the Void Stone. I think Void Stone's a really underrated item and really good on Guardians if you're looking for a bit more damage. As well as it gives you some magical protections, which is nice. And it's going to help a lot against Freya. Oh, I should have just went for the pluck. And I'm not going to be able to get her. That's too bad. I'm not going to be able to pick him up. Might be able to keep him here. Yeah, we're going to get the Thanatos back here. Actually, I'm going to accidentally take that kill. And oh, I got the pluck on Freya. Okay, she's going to be able to get into the air, though. Our Freya's still going deep over here. Actually went for the ultimate. Can we actually save my team over here? I'm going to go for the ultimate to try and keep them safe here. Oh, we didn't do enough damage for Bacchus. There we go. We ended up getting him. And I'm actually on a rampage right now. 6, 2, and 7. Oh, I'm going to miss. I'm just going to body block for Hell. No, I'm not going to be able to. She went for the sprint right there. Actually, was that the sprint? No, it wasn't the sprint. Oh, actually it was. Yeah, Rom has the sprint. Oh man, Awelish just barely able to keep me alive right there. And I'm still going to go down though. Freya's going to die of me, but she is going to die to the Awelish in the end. So she traded 1 for 1. Oh, Thanatos able to get the Awelish though. She didn't have her feather stuff available to dodge the scythe. Let's see. Sovereignty. We dove really far right there. And we were able to get a lot, but we just dove a bit too far. I need to get some magical protections now to deal with this Freya. I actually want to get at the Pestilence here. So get some anti-healing, because it's also going to help against Thanatos and Hercules. And Freya, of course, has a lot of lifesteal, and Rom will probably pick up some lifesteal in the end as well. Actually, he went for the Transcendence. Interesting. Rom not really a hunter that You see Transcendence being built on too much just because he's not really ability based, so he's just better off going for the Ichable. Get a bit more damage out of that early game, as you can just build up the attack speed as well as the on-hit items a bit earlier on. And let's see. Can we actually get this guy? Oh, actually, no. Not with Thanatos here. Actually, Thanatos is only level 9, so I could probably go aggressive on Thanatos. But, oh, Wheelish going in is actually able to do a lot to Rom and was able to take him out. I guess she had the Bluestone Pendant. Uh-oh. Oh, she's going to go down to Freya, though. I'm actually going to go for my ultimate. Okay, we're going to be able to pick up the... We're going to be able to pick up the Freya, but... Ooh, we could end up going down here. Try and throw him back in there. Not going to be enough to take out the Hercules, but... Ooh, Thanatos is pretty low. I might have to avoid a Scythe, though. Oh, no, he was able to get a Scythe onto a minion. I'm not going to have quite enough damage. We're pretty tanky, though, which is going to force them back. We aren't unfortunately able to bait for long enough for them to end up getting themselves killed, but I mean, we did do a lot of damage to them and stop them from getting any more tower damage. And I'm going to get a bit of health from the minions with my 3, but I'm just going to go back to base. And actually, he wants to go for the Gold Fury here. This is risky. Yeah, we can't really do this. Not right now. Ooh, actually, he did get the Freya, though. Okay, the hell I ended up getting him. I thought I was going to have to use my 1 in order to get a bit closer, but we were able to get the kill on the Freya in the end. And I do have my ultimate available, so... Or not... Yeah, the Freya. This is a Freya. And as I was saying, I do have my ultimate available, so I can go for the secure here. I actually didn't really need to do that. Actually, hold on. Let's help hell with this mana buff over here. Better pick that up. Actually, hold on. We have to be careful with the Bacchus. Doesn't look like he's going to be going aggressive right here. He wasn't really paying attention. And we're going to be able to pick up the mana buff for free. The damage buff is up, but I'm just going to go back to base anyway because it looks like Hell and Uhl should be able to get this with only the Bacchus out from the enemy team at the moment. And let's see. I think we want to go the Curse now. We don't have a Curse for the enemy team. And like I said, they do have some healing on their team, so that's why I got the Pestilence. And this should be pretty good for us now. So I actually said I was going to get the Void Stone earlier, but I got the Pestilence instead. So I'm going to go for the Void Stone now. And then after that, I'm probably going to sell this and then pick up, probably go for a Mantle of Discord. I think that'd be pretty good. Uh-oh. We'll need to be really careful right here, especially with the enemy team all around here, because if I get pulled, it's a different story because I won't end up just getting killed. If he gets pulled, well, that could be a death from him. And actually, I'm going to go for the Curse here. Might be able to get this Hercules. Uhl's doing quite a bit of damage to this guy. The Bacchus is going to go a bit aggressive on him. Ooh, Thanatos, though. You think he's going down? Yeah. I'm gonna try and get the Freya. Doesn't have enough mana to use her. Oh, she has the Sanctuary, though. I said she didn't have enough mana for her ultimate, but she did have the Sanctuary available. Okay, I thought I might be able to stop her from backing. And, oh, Freya and Uhl going so deep under the tower and able to get a lot of kills. Great job from them. Actually... Freya's still over here. Use the 1 on her just to knock her back a little bit. Ooh, she did have the ability to avoid the Uhl stun, but I was able to help Uhl eventually get the kill on him, and I'm going to go back to base and pick up the... Or get the kill on her, I should say. Freya is, of course, a woman. And I'm going to go back to base and pick up the Void Stone, like I said, and let's see. Probably... Mantle of Discord, like I said. It is an expensive item, though. So that's the only problem. And actually, Spirit Robe wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, I think I might actually go for the Spirit Robe. It just depends. If I have enough gold to pick up the Mantle of Discord, I'll pick up that. If I don't, I'll just go for the Mantle of Discord. Oh, man. They're getting destroyed by these tanky guys over here. Hell ended up going down, of course. I don't know if we can kill any of these guys if we do knock them towards us. Oh, actually, a Wheelish going in. Oh, hold on. We have to be careful here because of the Freya, though. Oh, she's going to go down. Just going to go for the extra damage right here. Oh, we did so much damage to Freya. Oh my gosh, I got knocked around. If I wouldn't have been knocked by the Hercules, I would have been able to kill Freya. That was a good play from Hercules. So we did so much damage with our ultimate. And our Freya was able just to kill their Bacchus, just melt him easily. And one of the weaknesses of Freya, of course, is that she is not a normal hunter, so she's not going to be able to have as much tower damage, so they're not going to be able to take that down. And she's going to go and lose her life. And Freya with another kill, Ull with the third kill for the team, and they should be able to get this Hercules. He's low on mana. He already used his third ability, Mitigate Wounds. And there's the whoop from Freya, and that's going to be the kill from Ull. And that's going to be the Phoenix kill. And the surrender. Whoa! As this Sobek skin says. Man, that was actually a lot of fun, or a really fun game. This Sobek skin is awesome in my opinion. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite skins in the game. Just, you get so many cool effects with this skin, as well as an awesome voice pack. And I'm a shark. It's awesome. GG. And so, let's go over my build really quick. I went for the Mark of the Vanguard because although they did remove the HP 5 from it, I still think it's a really strong relic, especially on this game mode where you don't really need it. As well as Sobek already has a built-in heal, so the sustain's not all that important, so it's still a good item. Then I went for the Shoes the Magi because I think those are the best ways to go with Sobek in this game mode, especially because you already get a bunch of CDR from Breastplate of Valor if you go that item, so I think the Shoes the Magi just overall gives you a bit more damage, and your cooldowns aren't super long, so the Breastplate of Valor is usually enough. And then I go for the Breastplate of Valor, of course, for the cooldown reduction, like I said, as well as the mana is really good and the physical protections. Then I went for Sovereignty just to deal with the Rom, Hercules, and Thanatos damage for my team, which seemed to work out fairly well because they were probably the least impactful members of their team, Bacchus and Freya actually being the most important on their team. And then I went for the Pestilence to do some anti-healing that helped against almost every single member of their team, pretty much. I guess Rom didn't end up picking up any lifesteal in the end, but everyone else was probably very helpful against. Maybe not Bacchus either. And then Void Stone I picked up as the last item. Of course, I would have sold Mark of the Vanguard for something, but just last item in my current build, I went for Void Stone just because I think it's a good item on Guardians, especially like Sobek, who actually get a decent amount from damage and, of course, lower the protections of enemies, magical protection, so it helped for Freya, who was our main carry that game. And it helped for Hell as well, who was building quite a bit of damage and actually doing quite a bit of damage in the fights. Actually went double stacking that game, so. And Obsidian Shard, I imagine, which would have been next. Although, actually, Spear wouldn't have been too bad just because we had a lot of magical threats on our team. But, yeah, that was my overall build, and that was my gameplay with the new Sobek skin. I think it's an awesome skin, and of course, like I said, my favorite gods are my top 5 favorite gods in Smite. Sobek is, of course, an honorable mention god. I do love this god quite a bit, so getting a cool skin like this is pretty awesome. So, anyway, this has been the S McGann. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.